Hey, everybody. This is Amit Shaker. I work at Hayes Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and I want to make this quick video. Uh, Let y'all know about this fantastic tool that we have on the Jeep website. Now, I'm currently at the Jeep homepage. This is where you come in, go down, and today I'm going to specifically be talking about the new Jeep Wrangler JL. I'm just going to walk you through the specific website and how we can build, and you can pick features that might want that you might need, and it also shows us the price. So let's do that. This is the whole Jeep range of vehicles right now. So starting with the new JL, you have the Grand Cherokee, Cherokee Compass, Renegade, and uh, the old Wrangler JK is going to be available for about 6 months alongside the new Wrangler before they stop production on those. So you could still get a 2018 Jeep Wrangler JK, and you can get a 2018 all new Jeep Wrangler. So let's go ahead and click on all new Wrangler. This is kind of the home page for the JL. You land here, pretty pictures of the Jeep. But what I want to really talk about is the build and price option. So if you click on that, you're going to be directed to this page where uh, it's kind of easy to find out uh, what are the different models available and what features are within each model. So as you can see here, we have the Sport S, Sahara, and Rubicon. So those are the four primary models available. I'll start with each. So if you click on the Sport, it kind of pulls up a basic picture of how it's going to look and what the standard features are. So if you click on this, you can see everything that's standard. This is the Sport would be the least expensive of all the Wranglers. As you can see, it comes with basic steel wheels, very basic looking, but still has the same engine, which currently, uh, until the four-cylinder comes out, all the current Wranglers being shipped out presently have the 3.6 liter V6, which is a carryover from the previous model. But what's different now is the 8-speed transmission. So uh, if you pick an automatic, you're going to get an 8-speed automatic, which is made by ZF. It's a fantastic transmission. We have used it in every other product that we have. Starting from 2013, it was first introduced in the Ram 1500s, and from there, the Grand Cherokee, Durango, and every which product, almost every one of us uses the ZF multi-speed, which is basically a 8-speed uh, dual clutch, and it's a fantastic transmission. So from here, when we go in and we can start to build, so you could choose whether you wanted a two-door or a four-door. So it shows the picture right there. Go to four-door. Let's go say build, and once we do that, it's going to ask us about what we want. So it defaults to a 6-speed manual transmission. If you wanted an 8-speed, it's a $2,000 upgrade. You can click on the details. So it talks about what it is about. So let's just say we pick that and go with the automatic transmission. If you scroll down below, so you can pick and choose the axle ratio. If you wanted anti-spin differential axles, you could click on that, and so on and so forth. So engine block heater, here down in the south, we don't need it as much, but if you're up north and face harsh winters, that's a good option to have. Uh, The next, you can go and click on packages, so it'll show you what kind of packages are available. Uh, so you got the trailer tow and HD electrical group. So let's see what that is. So you got a 240 amp alternator, 700 amp maintenance free battery, 7-pin, 4-pin wiring harness, auxiliary switches, and a class 2 H receiver. So uh, you can go ahead and either add it or, so on and so forth. But I think I'll just leave it there for now. Let's go to the next option. So here you have the colors. Uh, the colors, the interesting colors. Now this one's called pumpkin. It's basically an orange, but if you picked out a color in right here, you can go and see that particular vehicle the way you have spec'd it out and see how it looks. Best part is you can also click this to see it with no doors. And you can click on this to see it with no top on. So it shows you the pictures without the doors and without the top, so you get an idea of how it's going to look. Uh, Similarly, you can pick whichever color. Uh, if you did want the hard top, it's $1,095 option. So let's say if you added it, it's going to show the picture with uh, the hard top itself. And since this is a sport package, it's going to come with the black steel wheels. This is basic uh, trim level. It does not come with power door locks or uh, power windows, as you can see here in this picture. If you did pick that, here is where in the center, right above the shift lever, is where the power window switches would be, but this one is not equipped. It's the base sport, so it does not come with these the power options. Let's go to the next, and right here you can pick the interior color. So you got two options. This is fabric, obviously, because it's the base level. You got the black option, or you could choose tan, and that'll give you an idea of how it would look right there. So now you can see it's got the tan interior with the dash. So that gives you an idea. You can see from the front. And you have some more options. Not much in this model, but yeah, it comes with the Uconnect 3 with the 5-inch display, which basically comes with the satellite radio, Bluetooth. Floor mats, you can upgrade to all-weather floor mats if you wanted. That's a $130 option. And then go in here and view summary. So that gives you a basic uh, build as to what your Jeep would cost. So the way we have spec'd it out, it's about $34,785. You can also search inventory, get a quote, talks about all the features that you have, scroll down what you've chosen, and it also gives you some payment options. Of course, this does not include taxes. Uh, It includes a 10% down payment. So I have a lot of customers coming in because they feel that the payment that stated is what they would get with no money down. But you should consider that it's considering a 10% down payment, and then you got to add your tax tag and title and all that. So let's go back here and get out of the summary and go back to models. Let's just do this. I mean, you could go around and play with the models and the build and price, but let's say let's go and build a Rubicon. I want a four door, so it tells you what all the standard features are in the beginning. So you got the 17-inch wheels, the locking differentials, Dana 44. So that's specific to the Rubicons. The Rubicons come with the heavy duty Dana 44s front and rear. In the Sport, the Sahara, the front is a Dana 30 and the rear is a Dana 44. This one comes with the standard with the Uconnect 4, which is a fantastic infotainment system with a 7-inch touchscreen display. The only thing that this one does not have is built-in navigation, but other than that, it does support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so it is possible to share maps from your phone onto the screen. So, thus not needing to have a generic GPS system. Of course, the Rubicon is the most off-road capable of all Jeep Wranglers. So they come with the Rock Track 4x4 system with the 84.1 is to 1 crawl ratio. Uh, Electronic sway bar disconnects, that's a feature that the Rubicons had forever. Uh, it comes with the steel off-road rock rails and skid plates, uh, winch capable bumpers. So that's your basic standard features. Uh, from here, you can go into the build, let's say select new model, and so it starts again with displaying all the features. I like automatic, uh, especially with the 8 speed, it's fantastic. Really very smooth driving transmission and very capable. Yeah, I've driven the trucks, I've driven the Grand Cherokees, Durangos, the Charger, Challenger. All of these vehicles have the 8 speed automatic, which is manufactured by ZF. Um, very capable transmission. 14 axle ratio is standard on a Rubicon. Again, the engine block heater, I wouldn't pick that. So let's go into packages. Now, the new JL comes with the LED lighting. So this is beautiful. It has the halo LED lights and daytime running lamps on the fenders, fog lamps, reflector lamps, and the tail lamps. These are all LED. I really like the appearance. Cold weather group is basically heated steering wheel and heated front seats. So and the remote start system. That's the cold weather group. It's more of a comfort thing. So the remote start is fantastic. It's not, of course, not available with manual transmission, but in an automatic, what you do is just start it up, give it about 5 minutes, and it sets up the climate inside the vehicle, defrost the glass, and so on and so forth. The trailer tow group, just like we saw in the Sport previously, so it has the hitch and the aux buttons. That's fantastic because the previous JKs we had to put aftermarket switches either on the air pillar or on top somewhere and run the wiring through places that were not intended for or designed for, and so they've added these four aux switches. So if you did aftermarket fog lamps, lights, light bars, winch, you could run those into these aux switches. Of course, the electronic infotainment system. Now, this is if you wanted to upgrade to the larger 8.4-inch touchscreen display. It also includes the Alpine Premium sound, which also adds a subwoofer. Now in the JK, the subwoofer used to be at the back on the floor. Now they moved it to the side. It adds navigation as the HD radio. I like that. Let's just add that. Let's say accept changes. Now on the Rubicon, you can get the dual top groups, which basically means that you get the hard top and the soft top together. So it adds uh, $21.95. Let's just say, let's add that. Uh, Now this is new, something new that the Wranglers haven't had before, which is basically the active safety group is blind spot monitoring and crosspath detection. So crosspath detection is when you're backing up from a parking spot, if it's a perpendicular parking and you're covered with vehicles on both sides. When you're backing up, you're unable to look behind if there's traffic. This will alert you if there's a vehicle approaching. So that's a good feature. And the blind spot monitoring is, of course, there's a light in the mirror that will alert you if there's a vehicle in your blind spot. So I think I'm going to add that. Steel bumper group. This is fantastic. I definitely would do that. So the steel bumper, we had a version of this in the JK, and what it does is it is winch capable. It is steel, and these end caps are removable, so it becomes like a stubby bumper if you're going off-roading, and if you're doing it on road, then you can just put those end caps on, and it becomes a full bumper. Now, let's go to the exterior option. And again, here it's the same thing. You can pick the colors, and I really like the granite color. Is this it? Let's see. Oh, this is the Stingray, which is basically this is a fantastic color too. It's new for 2018. Of course, the Stingray, Mojito, and the Pumpkin. These are new colors. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, it does look fantastic. We had a version of this in the Charger Challenger. They called it Destroyer. This is slightly different, looks like, but it's really nice. I like it. All the Rubicons, of course, have the dash that comes with the red insert on the sport. In this as it's a kind of grayish. I did a previous video of the one that we just received, and it is fantastic. It's just so awesome to touch. Wherever you touch is a very soft feel. I'm just putting the top on, so let's see how it looks with the top on, and put the doors back on too, and that gives us an idea as to how it looks with those features on that. Yeah. I don't know. I think I still do a granite. But anyways, that gives us an idea of how it's going to look, and I do the soft top. And remove the dual top. Yes, that's what I'll do. I like the premium soft top. Now we had it in the JK too. The material on the premium soft top, Sunrider soft top. It's a fantastic material, very pliable, easy to work with. It's very different from the older vinyl material. The problem with the vinyl was that when it was cold, it was difficult to work with. It just be stiff, and that's not the case with the premium material, and it's easier to work with when you're folding it down or putting it back up, and also it's much thicker, and it aids in uh, the climate control much better too. Of course, now we have a tan color too. It's not just black, so you can get a tan colored top. So if depending on the exterior color, you can pick to choose what you wanted. But I think I'll just because you could get the body colored hard top as well. But I'm just gonna do a black Sunrider soft top. So that's that. Wheels, you have two options, seems like, with black pockets and then with polished lips. So It's different. The standard is the one with the black pockets, and the upgrade. Both are 17-inch by 7.5. They're 285s. I had one Jeep Rubicon come in. Body color fender flares is an option too, so I'm just going to go with black. Uh, and this other one, let's see this. You can do a like a 360 view. I'm sorry, it seems like I have a slow internet connection, but yeah, this is you can look around and yeah, this dashboard is fantastic. I mean, it is really you got to get in it, touch it, feel it, just to realize how awesome it is. Uh, all the buttons and knobs are kind of rubberized, so when you touch it, it feels quite sturdy. It feels strong. Even the buttons for the windows are the same way. It kind of feels awesome to the touch. The dash again is very nice, appearance wise, as well as just the feel. And if you look up here, you do have the assist, to call for your roadside assistance built into the system, and also your SOS. And looking the other way, of course, you have the sound bar just like before. You got a lot more room. I think they have added like a inch and a half uh, to this space at the back for the passengers at the back. So you it adds another inch and a half as far as the leg room is concerned, and also the seats are much more comfortable and reclined compared to the older JK. This, of course, the Rubicon, so it comes with the red stitching and things like that. I mean, it's a pretty substantial website. Uh, I think you should go in there and take a look. Let's see the interior options now. Uh, I hadn't picked, but let's say we picked the black leather seats. The sound system, we did pick the 8.4 Uconnect system. The premium sound is included in that group, all weather mats, hardtop liner. Now, this trail rail management is a fantastic thing. It's like a cargo tie down rail system that you can move around and um, tie down cargo. I like that. It's $195 option. I think I'm going to add that. Remote start. That's already in that advanced uh, group, I guess. Keyless entry. Keyless entry is basically you just have to have the key fob with you. Just go grab the door handle and it'll unlock. Shut the door and press this button right here. uh, you see the small button, just press that to lock it and walk away. So you really don't have to physically use your key at any point. You can just come and grab the door handle, get in, press the button to start, and you're good to go. So uh, especially ladies with the big handbags, they could just drop the key in there. As long as they know it's with them, they're good to go. So let's see the summary now. The way I've built it, it's about 51,945. You can go in here, print it out, yeah, or just call me. Let me know this is what you want, and I might find one just like that for you. So again, this was a quick walkthrough. I just wanted to do one build, but you can go explore the different models and the options available. Try and see what you might want, whatever your purpose is. But yeah, like I said, you got the Sport and the Sport S. The Sahara is the more one inclined towards the comfort, where you can get the larger 8.4 UKNX system, heated seats, leather seats, and all that. Of course, the Sahara, you can get the body colored fenders, body colored hardtop, which you cannot get on the Sport or the Sport S. Rubicon also, you can get the body colored hardtop and the body colored fenders. This is a quick video. I just wanted to walk you through these options. I have a lot of customers that come in and they are not too aware of this option. And it's really nice, and you can look around, build it, explore, get an idea of pricing. Of course, I showed you, you get an idea of payments, whether you want to lease it, buy it, and all that. So, uh, thanks for watching, and I'm going to be adding a lot more content. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to make a comparison video of the older JK and uh, the new JL. I have a black sport hardtop right now, the JL. So I'll see if I have a black sport JK and do a side-by-side comparison and walk you through all those features. Well, happy shopping and Jeep wave to y'all. Thanks.